Okay, now at the first we have to make a speaker. And how we can make a speaker? At the first we have to hear some segment that the person is a male or female, like the person is man or woman. I can hear. Okay, I can hear from this segment there is a man talking in here. If I go further, like in this place, let me confirm it again that this is a man or woman. Okay, I can confirm it now that this is a man. And as I said you before, you will find only one speaker in one audio. Okay, so that create a speaker. Then how we have to create a speaker? You can see there is a speaker option. Click in here. This two is machine speaker. You don't have to work on those, just create a speaker from this place. And how you have to create this? You have to write the speaker name. Speaker name means the person is a man. Okay, I can hear the person is man, then you have to just write a man. And if the person is a woman, like a not a man, like a female person, that is a woman, you have to write the woman. Let me write the woman first. Okay, this one is the woman, I have write it. So you can see this one is woman and I have write the woman, and the first letter is capital, like W will be a capital. If this is a man, the man M will be capital. And after that you have to mark that as a 1, woman 1. Okay, so mark that as a woman 1 because this is the first woman who is talking, and there will be not a second woman in the audio, but still you have to mark that woman 1. And also if the person is a man, and you have to mark it as a man 1, sorry, not 2, man 1. Okay, so because as I said this is a person who is a male, it's mean man, then we have to write the man, not the woman. Okay, so the way to create the speaker is the same. I'm just showing you the way how to write a speaker name. Okay, so after that clear, let me clear this, and also let me clear the M, because as I said first letter will be capital, like M. Okay, now it's okay. Now I have to click on this add button. You can see there is added the person name, and after that we have to select some things from this for this person. For this person, what is the selected? Like dialect. If I click in here, there will be drop down, and then you can say not native and non-native. Obviously you have to work on the native person voice, because this is the rules that you will always work on the native person voice, like a Japanese native person, or which language you are working currently on, that language native person voice you have to work on. So that will be not a non-native, that will be must, that will be a native person. And after that the gender, there is a male, female and unknown. So because this is a person who is a man, then I am selecting this as a male. After that you can see there is a save button in here. You have to save it by clicking this save button. So the man one is saved. Okay, so whenever I work on those segment, on which segment there is a speech that the man is talking, for those segment I have to select those segment speaker as a man one. Okay, because the man one is talking on that segment, like this segment there is a man who is talking, so I have to select this speaker, select this segment as a man one. And how can I do this? This one is 14 number segment, and I have to click in here. You can see both to SPK0M, SPK01M is a machine, so you don't have to use that. You have to use that M1, man 1, like a man 1, because this is a man 1. You have to select that segment as a man 1, so the machine will understand this is the box for this segment, and this segment there is a man talking, that's why it selected as a man 1. Okay, this is the way you have to use the speaker. And also if you say, like, if we find any kind of segment where is there is not a person talking, because that will be appropriate for those segment on which segment the person is talking. Okay, like this segment there is in this segment there is person is talking. If you find there is a talking in the in the front part, after that in the middle the person is not saying something, after that again in this segment, in the same segment again the person talking, so you have to also you have to mark the segment as a man 1. You can see this is not a marked man, and let me mark at man 1. Okay, I can hear this is a man 1 person. But if I find any kind of tiny segment where the man is not talking, there is no speech, like this one, like suppose this is some others noise. Okay, this is some others noise, or this one is some others noise. On this, on the tiny segment, the man not talked, there is no speech. Okay, there is no speech, that there is nothing in here, but there is a noise. Which kind of noise it is? There is a noise. For that noise segment, how can I select as man 1? I don't have to select that man 1, because there is no speech. For that I can't select this is segment as a man 1. So for that segment I have to create another speaker which is no speech. Okay, okay, like this way you have to write the no speech, and no speech will be in small letter, not a capital. Man, woman, the first letter I have wrote those as a capital, but no speech will be small letter, like no, after that this dash or this thing which you will be called, and after that is speech. Okay, and also you are going to add this thing like the previous one, like this one. Okay, you can see it have added, but that will be marked as a non-native, because we will use that as for those noises where is no speech, and also it will be, the gender will be unknown, because we are using this speaker for those segment where is that person didn't talk, that person didn't any kind of speech in that segment. We will mark those segment as a no speech. For that the gender will be unknown, dialect will be non-native, and the speaker will be no speech. And click twice, not one, click twice on save button, 1 2. Okay, it is saved. Now if I click on close this one, now if I click on here, you can see there is a no speech in here. So for those segment where is there is no noise, there is no speech in here, the person didn't talk anything on those speech, like those tiny speech, you can see, I can see easily there is a much wave in here, so I can easily say without playing it that obviously you will play and confirm, but I can say in this segment there is a there is some words in here, the person said something on this segment. But for those tiny segment there could be a noise in here, there could be no speech in here. Obviously you will confirm it by playing it, but after that if you confirm that there is a no speech in here, then you have to mark that as a no speech. Okay, this is for the speaker. This too is the speaker. After that I will show you that how to transcribe and transcription rules.